in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. And the Sooners will kick it off to get us underway. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Maryland's offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown Sooners! And they have the first points of the game. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Here comes the heat. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Landry. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Terrapins are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He makes the grab. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. On the run, it's Durant. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Landry. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Terrapins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Extra point here will tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio.
That's caught. It's hooked.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Goes to the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan in red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's McMillan. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Makes a catch.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to the running game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the big fella. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Down to 2 minutes to play, and we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Landry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. He wants it all. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Works the middle of the field. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
the Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Durant. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this third and long from the 20. Back to pass, it's McMillan. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 11 over Kent State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Terrapins inside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Off the play fake on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oklahoma! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Finds his tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Durant. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Nice move to keep running. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Newton. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on third. Catch in the middle. It's hooked. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st down and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the score! And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! They've got the lead here in the fourth. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Fires to the tight end. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Terrapins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
31, Maryland, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start.
Going to take a shot. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll go back to work on offense. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the tailback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gonna look downfield again. Right on target this time. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Fires toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.